After winning Wimbledon last year with Taylor Townsend and Katerina Siniakova, do it again. As always, this video is brought to you via the Doctrine of Fair Use, the Fair Dealing, and the Digital Millennium Act. We'll get to that in one moment, guys. But first, let's head to Singapore, where we have qualifiers. And yes, things are getting started here. How about one of my top teen prospects in action? Did you check the video? Well, if you didn't, go watch it, guys. Maya Joint taking on Linz, and this was a very good match. Now, listen, Maya Joint came into this matchup the heavy favorite. That's right, guys, a huge favorite. Linz would take the first set. Now, listen, I told you guys, Maya Joint is going to be a solid player, right? She made my top 5 top teen prospects to watch out for. And listen, yes, now the list consists of 10 players, but Joint was in the top 5, so go check out that video. Linz is a great shot maker. She's a great player, but I don't think she's 100% healthy. But nonetheless, if you took her to win a set, huge payday, because Maya Joint was a huge favorite. And Linz would come out and take the first set outright, but she would run into problems. And like I said, she would have to retire. I do not think she's healthy, as Joint would take the second set, up a break in the third. Linz cannot continue. Now, this draw is stacked. Another player on my top teen prospects list to watch out for, taking on Simona Walter from Switzerland. Yes, guys, good clay player. Alexandra Ayala, she's very good. Now, she's the highest ranked Philippine player and in history, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think that's what I said last time out, in history. So she's going to have a good career. She's just getting started. Now, this draw is stacked. Let's take a look at the main draw. This is qualifiers. We have Anna Kailinskaya. She's the number 1 seed. She's going to be taking on Carolyn Dolhide. Ayla Tomljanovic. She's waiting for a qualifier. Christina Buxa. Emma Raducanu's in the building. Now, I told you she would be playing Singapore. Guys, she is like looking for another coach, right? She just parted ways. This is going to be like her 7th coach. I don't know what's going on with Emma Raducanu. It's just, if she can just focus on tennis, get a solid coaching staff, I think she can possibly get back to a Grand Slam final. We'll see. The 3rd seed, Amanda Anisimova. Stay tuned, guys. My top 10 Americans. That's right, guys. My top Americans list, 10 of them. That's coming today. Stay tuned for that. She's taking on Wang and Lee, taking on Dasha Seville. Renata Zarazova taking on Haley Baptiste. Kimberly Burrell taking on Polina Relative. Kudermetova Utima taking on Olivia Gadecki. Harriet Dart's here. Alicia Parks. We have an Alicia Parks sighting from Atlanta, Georgia. She's here in Singapore. Indoor hard's a different animal, guys. I think Alicia Parks might win this tournament. Rebecca Marino's here. We saw her duel it out with Alicia Parks in the 125 championship not too long ago. Camilo Osorio, one of the toughest players I've ever seen. She's the 6th seed here, taking on Bernarda Pera. Erica Andreeva's here. Stardew Sava's here. Tatiana Maria's here. And Taylor Townsend, guys, she just won. Oops. Did I spill the beans? Well, let's get to it, guys, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Ayala would lose to Walter as a favorite, but Yelena Ostapenko, it's good seeing her smile. You don't see her smile too often. She had a lot of fun playing with Hsieh, and this was a good match, guys. That's right. Taylor Townsend and Katerina would take the first set. They had a chance to close out the second set. They had the breakpoint opportunity, which could have given them the opportunity to serve out the second set. But a Jordan fist pump from Big Mama Astas. They would fight back in this match, ladies and gentlemen. They would keep it competitive. That's right, guys. How about 3 aces from Hsieh and Ostapenko? They would win 62% of their first serves, but they would forfeit 65% of their second serves. And the breakpoint opportunities, guys, 17 of them. That's right. Taylor Townsend, Katerina, putting on the pressure. Even though it was nice to see Yelena smile and have fun, yeah, the frown started as Taylor Townsend would go airborne. The crafty lefty, just too much. They're too powerful from the baseline. Taylor Townsend covering the net. And listen, I think the recipe for a good doubles team, as we've seen now, that's right, guys. Taylor Townsend, Katerina would win this title. That's their second slam together. Katerina, she's got so many Grand Slam titles on the double side of things. She's got a gold medal. She's a golden career slam winner. She's amazing. Now, this is their second slam together as they would win this in 3 sets. Taylor Townsend would also give a beautiful speech. We'll get to that in one moment. But the pressure point opportunities, guys, 17 break point opportunities. I think the recipe for having a good doubles team, you need someone that's powerful and strong that can serve and put the pressure on opponents. But you also need someone that's great at the net, that can close out, someone that's long, put away the short balls. You do that, and I think you have a great doubles team that can go deep in any tournament. Now, Coco and Pegula, their doubles tenure together, it's suspended indefinitely, right? We know that Coco wants to focus on singles, and Pegula was pretty adamant in a recent interview. She stated that, it was like a mutual, like she put an emphasis on that it was a mutual decision. But I mean, I felt she put a little too much focus on making sure we knew that it was mutual, but a lot of the fans have been saying and calling for Coco to focus on her singles career. And when you think about it, look, when you're playing every day in a slam, literally every day, right? Because if you do the mixed doubles as well, which Pegula was doing, if you're playing every day because you're practicing on your day off from singles, you're playing a match on your day off from singles, it's got to be exhausting. And I just felt Coco being such a big star, having the press, the media obligations, so much business off the court, it's too much on her. And we're seeing now that just focusing on singles might be the way to go for her. But back to this match here. Katerina, Taylor Townsend, and excuse me, guys. Look, this Australian schedule, it's brutal, guys. It is. So excuse my voice. I'm tired, but tennis is life. Like the video, show some love, hit the super thanks. Katerina would give a beautiful speech. Of course, you would thank the fans, all of the personnel that made this possible. She would thank Taylor, and Taylor would give a beautiful speech herself. She would say, look, from Chicago to Atlanta to Australia, she would thank her coach, saying he could finally take a break. She just said, just being a little girl that won this tournament as a junior 13 years ago, to do it again, just coming so far in her life, dreams do come true. And congratulations, Taylor Townsend. Anyone that has a dream, a goal, believe in yourself, no matter where you're coming from, all walks of life, it's possible. Just work hard, believe in yourself, stay focused and determined. Another beautiful speech from Taylor Townsend. Katerina and Taylor, they win their second slam together. And let's take a quick look, though. So Taylor and Katerina, they're going to fly. Now, Katerina's going to fly out to the Upper Linz tournament. Taylor's going to fly out to Singapore. We got some great tournaments coming. I was hoping to see Coco in the Upper Linz, but that's not going to happen. That's a 500. Katerina's going to be there. The 250, Taylor's going to be there. Now, the number 1 seed is Susan Lehmans, right, in the Austria draw. She's going to take on Kusik. We got Tamara Korpat, Sarah Shrubas-Chermo, Greet Menins, the number 2 seed. Rebecca Masarova is going to be taking on her. We got Zakharova. We got Anna Bondar, the 3rd seed. Sasnovich is back. Sasnovich, she's got to get it together, guys. She's getting old, and I told you guys a couple years ago when she kind of had that, resurgence, and she kind of got back inside the top 100. I don't know if she's putting in that work right now. She's getting demolished by a lot of lower level players, but we'll see. Celine Naif, she's there. Sadel's there. Julia Niemeyer's a 4th seed. Jody Birds is there. She's back. She's going to take a Julia Niemeyer. That's going to be a good matchup. Can't wait to see that. Chidoni's there. Samne Zeynep. I like her, guys. I told you I like her game. She's a solid shot maker. Tough. Bit of a diva, though. She's the 5th seed taking on Stefani. That's going to be a good match. Petra Martic, Team Vegan in the building. She's 11th seed. Victoria Golubic, she's a 6th seed. Yaseline, the crafty lefty, she's back. That's going to be great. Kras is there. Nuria Diaz is a 7th seed. A lot of great tennis, guys. But congratulations to Taylor Townsend, Katerina. They win yet another doubles title together. Look, a lot of money they won today. Congratulations, guys. I'm your host, Good Energy. Like the video, show some love. And listen, guys, remember, it's all about the good energy. So if you are coming to the channel for the first time and you want to contribute, make sure it's something positive and good energy, guys. Thank you so much for the love and support. We'll be right back.